Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machine and live forever. Here we go. I'm alive. Made it all the way back around here to Sunday. Who would have thought I would have made it this far? Yeah, I'm gonna get some water over here. I should have prepared for this. I'm kind of doing it like a little bit of a rush, but it's an even stranger rush. Sometimes I'm in kind of a hurry because I have things to do specifically to make it within the hour. But today I'm gonna go ride the bus. I don't even know what the bus schedule is like. I didn't look it up, and I don't know like the thing I'm gonna go to is also not super time sensitive, but it's only like mediumly time sensitive. So I'm like gonna go rush to do nothing, and maybe I'm gonna go rush to go sit at the bus stop and wait for the bus anyway. But it's potentially the bus is like, what if I'm like minutes from the bus? Could be 15, half an hour. Might not make a difference. It's like the bus rule in Mario, Nintendo. If anybody ever plays with Mario Nintendo Speed Bus games, like trying to go fast in Mario or whatever speed you're trying to go at, and then you got the frame, I think they call them frame buses. Anybody ever seen frame buses before? Not me. I got a new light though. Freddie will put it out there. He's out there in the hallway doing something and get ready to change up the light. Maybe we're going to find where the light switch is so I can be turning it off and off and on and off and on and for how long it goes. Yeah, it's Sunday. Yesterday on Saturday, I did the program at here at the studio at around, I think it was the afternoon, right? Probably around 1 or 2. It was before, not after. I've been doing things before. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'll have to ask Freddie about it. What a weird day. What a weird life. But maybe we'll have to call James and Heather today and talk about it. But I did the program. I mean, I could do it from my home just on the webcam. Went to here, did the program talking to, I don't know, Saturday. I don't remember yesterday too well. Was the other fellow there or not? I don't know. But then after the program, I went to work doing that thing. It's pretty much a regular day over there. And oh, you know what happened? So right after the program, I went to, I got a new light. Freddie's over there. I got to get it out. We're going to change it out and see how that goes. I got to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow, too. That's what I'm talking about so far. But after I got out of work, I was going up the hill to go to my work. And they were doing that awful anti-vaccine mask protests, but they're always like, I don't know, maybe they're always victimizing, like whatever the signs are. Like, what if they get a protest sign that says, like, acknowledges the other side of the argument? Because, like, there's probably, well, not in this case, I guess, is there merits to the other side or whatever, but nobody's going to be, like, trying to be manipulative. You're trying to say, like, manipulative things to get your way. But these people are saying, like, don't fire our frontline workers. Like, how could you after and that's what all their signs say, and they're implying, like, how could you fire them after all they've done, but then just not the frontline workers, if people don't want to get the vaccines, that's who's going to get fired. So those people are standing out there, and there's a good amount of them. They're probably from far away, and some of them had brought their children, and they're also waving the American flag and don't tread on me, like army thing, which I think they're co-opting, like, cultures, even though, like, maybe it's like redneck culture or something, but I like the American flag. And I thought that it was all over. I kind of tried to take back the American flag, but now they took a double back or something. triple back, how many nickel back, how many times, how many ways they take it back. But they were like blocking the whole sidewalk. I was just trying to like bike up the hill, and then I didn't even know it was going to be happening. I had to bike through a crowd, and in the past, like last time I ran into one of these crowds, like they were doing this a lot in like January with the like the Trump stuff, and they're mad at, they're like trying to say like the election, like rigged election protest stuff. And I avoided them because I was more concerned about the virus. I guess I'm still concerned about the virus a little bit, but I should be. But this time, instead of like going around, I decided to plow through a crowd as if I was one of those crazy people in a car plowing through a crowd. But I had my bike, and they moved out of the way. But I was yelling at them because they made me upset. But then they were calling me slurs. They used slurs at me, which is kind of funny to me because they are supposed to be political or something, and maybe they weren't being very good at being political. They were being, or politic. They weren't being very politic. You ever heard that word? Politic? They weren't being politic. The mics are like under the, like on top of the radio thing over there probably, if there's a battery in them even. They weren't being politic because they're using slurs at me, which is like the opposite of what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be, I don't know, are they supposed to be convincing me otherwise, or they're just preaching? What's the point of what, yeah. There might not be batteries in it, and we gotta put the battery in from that, from the case right there. And if you think that they're preaching, or, they're preaching, or are they convincing? Like, what's the point of the protest? Like, preaching to the choir, or are they like trying to change minds? I've definitely never had my mind changed by a guy with a sign. Is it working? I've never had my mind changed by a guy with a sign before. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen.
I think. Oh, okay, there I am, right?
Yeah.
Check where. Yep.
And at the same time, I've never like also seen a sign that I really agree with and been like, I'm glad that guy's doing that. Or I'm kind of like, you're embarrassing my cause if I see a sign that.
Yeah. I think maybe they're not trying to convince you. If I'm correct, they probably are trying to convince maybe the government, or like show the government people that they're unhappy.
Yeah, I guess they're at the Capitol.
It's like, hey, look, your constituents disagree with your, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Policy.
What happened?
Batteries. Trying to put the battery on here. Got a little bendy.
Uh-oh. Needs to charge?
Well, there was a battery in the, there we go.
Oh, okay.
There was a battery in the microphone I'm using now, but it was not working. So I put a battery in there.
Yeah.
And now it works.
Can they convince me? I don't know if I'm going to be convinced or not. Oh, no.
Don't do that. Just leave it. There's a small box here. That'll be easier to move.
My arms barely work anymore, but only if I try. I guess I'm having a hard time.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we got two food things. Which one do we want? I was gonna.
It's a little confusing because one has all the rice.
Oh really?
Jeremy
didn't do.
He just kind of
didn't portion our.
Didn't really. I think he was expecting us to do a buffet style and not just each get one. But
should we eat out of?
I don't know. We don't have any plates or anything.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to eat out of the thing. There's like some Far East takeout old plates.
Yep. What was the other thing you're saying? So these people preaching. What are they doing? They're there. You plowed through them. They're angry. Right. Politicking. They're not politicking, right?
Yeah. They're.
But they're sort of like the anti-politic people. They like hate politics and politicians.
Yeah, but.
And then they're like You don't disagree with me? Fuck you!
Yeah.
They're like,
They also they shouldn't be using slurs at me. They
Yeah.
should be trying to be. I think there's pork in here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to tell. You can't ever tell what the meat is.
All right. If you don't know, it's gonna. You're just gonna eat it.
I guess I'm just gonna eat it.
How are we gonna? How's this gonna happen? Like,
I'm not sure.
maybe I'll put stuff on the lid.
Plates.
The
lid. Yeah, the lid. Lid. It's like this is the smaller one, so you could dish stuff from this onto the lid from both. And then turn. Wait, can we fit everything in that one and the dish out into the two? This is a challenging maneuver, especially when you're holding a microphone at the same time. And we got some Chinese food. We haven't got there yet in the story, but this time instead of going to a store or a restaurant for Chinese food, we went to Jeremy's house, and Jeremy basically gave us leftover Chinese food, which is good. Apparently the whole story with that is that for maybe their anniversary or something, or like the anniversary of the day that they met, I think is what he said, they would go to now maybe just put that in there, and then that's fine.
And then we're good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's for me?
That's for
Thank you.
No,
they would go to a Chinese buffet, but now buffets are not a thing, and so they ordered Chinese food, but they ordered so much Chinese food that it was basically like a buffet.
Do you think we're even?
Do you think you got enough of the weird meat stuff?
Yeah, I think that well, I guess you don't want to know, right? Is it?
I don't care.
All right.
I mean, you want to take some more of this stuff?
No, I'm just telling you, like, some of the what stuff is pork.
Well, you can't ever tell what a meat
yeah,
is.
right. That's what we want to do, right? Not you want to just say like I don't know what it is, and
there's no way. It's just like once you cook it, it just all looks the same.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not gonna. I think I might know, but I don't want to say. Okay.
I don't see how you could possibly know anything
right? That's
about
what we're
the
doing.
meat.
We're doing denials, right? That's like.
Oh, I almost spilled it all over the floor.
I'm trying to acknowledge a denial situation. It's hard to like. We're not. Like,
there's like no way you could pick out all the pork, even if there was some way you could identify it. Which I'm not sure there is a way.
So I yelled at them and they yelled at me. One guy tried to give me, he tried to give me a high five when I was going, because I was like going right through the crowd. And then one guy was like, hey, you're going to give me a high five? And then I yelled at his face instead. And I saw him turn. Ah! And he yelled and he was yelling slurs. Yeah, so that was something. That was like right when I left here, and I made it work though. I went to work, I was like, I got in a fight.
Frontline workers, yeah, what did they think?
At my work?
Yeah.
It's hard to know. I don't know about everybody's situation. It's difficult to ask everybody, like, are you supposed to ask people about vaccines? Like, are you vaccinated? What if they're not? And then what do you do? I'm like, well, why not? Why?
I guess HR told us we weren't supposed to ask people about their vaccination status at work.
Each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason. There's been a lot of different flippity-floppity ways, because there's also now, it's like, there was that time where we got to not wear masks if you wanted to, and you, like, proved you were vaccinated, and a lot of people did that, which they only could have done if they had sent their card to the HR person. But now it's all over again, and I don't know, not everyone did it. I didn't do it, but I did. I was vaccinated. You can't tell. And like somehow it's impolite. Maybe it shouldn't be impolite. You know, it shouldn't be impolite.
Yeah.
It's good.
I like the style of food. It's just like all like 5 foods.
It's really not, it's really more of a medley.
Yeah. So you just take 5 different kinds of food, you just shake it up, and then you shovel it in your face. That's my kind of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't even know. Because, I mean, they were. I don't know if they were vaccinated or not, but they're yelling. But
They didn't want the masks. Is that what they were saying?
they were. It was like combination mask mandate and the firing of the unvaccinated from the state.
That's the way they're trying to say it. And it's not the firing of unvaccinated people. It's requiring vaccination for employment.
Yeah.
Which I guess is like two ways of saying the exact same thing, but one makes it sound like, it's twisted. It's like twisting it in a way. It's like PR stuff, I guess.
I mean, this is like, I guess we're getting political now, but there's like maybe I don't know if I want to go. Basically, every political argument does this thing where they're like trying to frame things, or like what comes to mind is like pro-life and choice.
Yeah.
And they both want to be pro, but one is like death. You can say I'm pro-death or something. I think that you should, whatever side you're on, just like embrace the negative thing. Because what are you, pro-death? And you just say like yes.
I'm
like
for killing babies.
Yeah.
That is my that's my stance.
Like whatever. Yeah. So it's like, oh, what are you trying to fire? You trying to fire frontline workers? Like, no, I'm trying to require vaccination. So it's like you could say it either way, but it's like the same outcome.
I do think the frontline workers are talking about, they're specifically in their little protest thing, they're saying like it's, what do you call it, like medical frontline workers, right?
Probably. I think that's what it's implied.
And I don't know how many of these people exist. I know of a couple. A friend of mine at work told me that the nurse who gave them the vaccine at the job, they said that when they went to go get their vaccine, they asked if the nurse was vaccinated, and she said, no, I don't want to die at work. Like she thought she was going to die from the vaccine or something. It's weird. So it was like kind of
giving the vaccine?
Yeah, but she was like the nurse giving the vaccine. So there are medical professionals probably who aren't getting the vaccine, especially in like non-hard medicine, like weird medicine zones or something, you know?
I heard a really awful story that in Germany a nurse was giving out fake vaccines.
What the fuck?
Like water or something, or like saline. So,
what the hell? I thought
it's happening.
So it's not just the U.S. that has crazy, like, back to people, huh?
So,
anyway, so there are these people, but if they're like not vaccinated, then maybe I don't really want them to be treating people in the first place.
Yeah.
It's like really a bad idea. So, I guess that is my stance. Yes, do fire the people who refuse vaccination for thing. Yeah, it's politics, I guess.
But it's going to be a really weird time. And yeah, I feel like recently I've been saying a lot of just like regurgitating the news because of the virus times, but I guess that's the world we're living in. But like, somebody I know, their mother works for the government. And they've been working from home, and they're like adamantly anti-vax. And they got the kids got the vaccine, and he lives with his mother. He's an adult. He lives with his mother. And said she was like mad at him for getting the vaccine. She's like, "Oh, you stay away from me for a while," because he got it.
I don't want to catch that vaccine.
Now the government is saying you have to get it, or you're gonna get fired, or whatever, or you can't work.
Yeah.
But it's like their job. They really don't want to get it. Maybe they're scared to get it. They in their minds, it's gonna hurt them.
Huh.
And but they want a job, and I guess they're just having a mental collapse or something now.
What's he gonna do? I wonder.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd be curious to hear from your friend what becomes of that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find out. like lie? You're gonna lie, or you're gonna try to they want to say like no, like I'm standing up for my rights. Like you can't do either.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, they can or something, but
Yeah, they can. I mean, they can not employ you.
yeah,
It's like you can't require citizens in like maybe to get vaccinated, I guess, in a like
some
personal.
places are. I heard. I mean, in Asia or something.
Well, yeah, apparently, but in America, maybe that's the freedom or something. But definitely any job, I think you definitely could.
Yeah.
You know.
But they require it for polio and stuff for in elementary school.
Yeah.
But what a world. But I had to yell at them, and they're in a crowd, like in my way, physically my way, getting through them, yelling at children, yelling at people. I've been yelling at a lot of children recently. It's like you're doing this to me. Why are you making me do this? That's like what abusers say.
Yeah. Why are you making me yell at you?
Yeah, but it's happening to me.
They're making you yell at them.
Why are you making me yell at me? Why are you making me even feel like I'm like siding with an abuser or something? Like, am I abusing you? Like after, I didn't feel good about it. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else does either. Maybe people get freaked. Maybe it's like Mark. Like maybe I had a Mark situation where I got really mad and yelled, and then I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have been yelling, but you were awful. Like, yeah, truly are awful. But I didn't yell. They're, yelling is they're like, yeah, look at that, we're getting to him. So weird times. But that was.
I like how they assumed you were on their side to begin with, though. They're like, hey, this guy, high five.
Yeah.
It's like, no one agrees with you. You're an idiot.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I don't think that if they, I was biking through that, maybe I was being kind of bold or whatever by physically biking through the crowd.
Yeah.
So I think they're if you're getting that close, because they didn't expect me to yell insults directly into their face, which is what I ended up doing. Which I don't know if I've ever done that like that. I really yelled right at people, right in front of them, but I did it yesterday. And maybe hopefully I didn't cross a line, a bad line of yelling. But then I made it to work, and I was a little bit riled up, but I got over it. And then they went away.
Making sandwiches extra angry.
Yeah.
There's a rage sandwich.
Well, I was like, hey, thank you, have a nice day. Thank you. But I don't know. You got to wear masks in there.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's such a crazy world. Before I think about Farm Boy, I'm going to go to Farm Boy. And I liked Farm Boy. And I didn't really consider their... I don't know. Do I care? It's now I care. Now it's real. It's more real than it was before for me.
Because you yelled at someone?
Because I yelled at somebody, or it's directly affecting me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I said this in the car. It's there's a reason to be angry at these people, in a sense, because they essentially in America are the reason that we are back where we are. And they're mad. They're like, oh, why are you making us wear masks?
Yeah.
This is you're making us wear masks. It's if everybody was getting vaccinated and we weren't dealing with basically people lying and tricking stupid people into not wearing, into not going along with it, getting vaccinated, wearing masks in indoor areas, it's then we would be succeeding,
Yeah.
They're withholding, they're holding us back and then getting really mad that they're having to face any consequences for for being stuck in pandemic world, basically.
Yeah, but I made it to work after that whole thing. I don't think they were coming in. I was wearing work clothes. I forgot about that too, and I was like, uh-oh, they're gonna follow me.
Oh yeah.
But they didn't. They didn't even do anything right. I thought I was kind of threatening them to hit me and be like, come on. What's gonna happen then? I was gonna murder myself. But I didn't have to. And then I made it there, and after work, I got off of work and came down here for a minute before I got on the bus. And I'm still riding the bus, and I've been having this thing like, I've been like biking a lot more, and so it's like core is sore, so it's hard to take a deep breath and hard to eat sometimes. Then I'm like, oh, is this a breakthrough? No, my
How long has
core
it been
is sore.
hurting? 'Cause I know yesterday was called like Thursday. No, wait, there was abs.
Abs, like
Saturday
yesterday?
abs, maybe, or Friday abs. I don't know.
I've just been like, haven't taken a break from it. I'm not like, I'm biking every day. I guess if you're exercising, you're supposed to like take a day every other day or something. But I like have places to go, so I'm biking.
Your exercise is your mode of transportation.
Yeah. So that's something that I let's see. I didn't eat food on my way. Oh no, I did. I went to KFC.
Oh.
I almost went to Wendy's, but Wendy's has. So I don't blame them, but like McDonald's and Wendy's, they have like dining room hours and outside hours, but they've been closing the dining room early. And last time I tried to go in there, they said they were too slammed and crazy. So like those fast food people are getting like worked to the bone these days more than ever.
Less people to work. Like I think that's why most of those places aren't 24 hours anymore.
Less people work, more work, and maybe even more. Like there's like more stuff with the deliveries and stuff. It's like crazy amounts of stuff.
And people are being bad. I've heard some stories of people just like yelling at fast food people and like really. It's like this is the worst time, and they're just being even worse, making it worse by being bad people.
But they shut down the dining room early. They had 15 minutes to go, and they're still locked. And I was like trying to get in. I was like, "Come on, I have a car. You're gonna be big and stuff." But I didn't need Wendy's anyway. But I ended up going to, and I almost went to Tea Leaf. But I got there like 5 minutes before they closed, and I went in there, and I said, "What time do you close?" And they told me, and I said, "I'm gonna leave."
Yeah.
I thought maybe they were open for another hour. And then I ended up going to KFC, where I got a bucket of chicken.
Wow.
I thought was a pretty funny thing. It's a funny amount of food to get.
A bucket's worth?
Yeah, like I'll take a bucket. So I got a whole bucket. And there was some bucket hat. Have you seen bucket hat? Like the
guitar guy?
Yeah, he wears a KFC bucket in his head.
The KFC bucket?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know it was a bucket from KFC. I thought it was just a generic bucket.
No,
maybe.
it's the KFC bucket, but then he tapes off the words KFC, I don't know, for copyright or something.
Oh. Could put eye holes?
It's like a hat.
Uh-huh.
It's like not over his face.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
They were washing the floor. You ever seen them wash the floor at KFC? I don't know if you ever go to KFC. They
No.
like really just like pour a whole bucket of water on the floor. It's like kind of wet back there.
What?
They look like, yeah. Everything's like up off the floor. They got like really, because it's very greasy probably.
You think it's water? Maybe it's some kind of special degreaser.
It's soap and stuff, whatever it is, yeah. But they like, it's like a half an inch of liquid on the ground when they clean it up back there.
Swampy.
Yeah, so I got the whole 9-piece chicken bucket, and it fit in my backpack.
Because how many, if you could piece it back together, could you basically get a whole chicken?
Well, there's no head.
Yeah.
Or feet.
No? Not a drumstick?
There's the drumstick. I mean, you can put back together like a rotisserie chicken, like all the meat parts of the chicken.
It's pretty much a whole chicken, or what's 9?
I think it's more than a chicken.
It's like two wings.
I guess every part has 2, right? Like two.
Yeah. Two wings. Two
wings, 2 thighs, 2 breasts. So that's like the whole. Yeah.
9 doesn't make sense unless you do. Yeah.
And then you get 1 extra. Maybe you get I don't know, the extra.
No, they don't do that.
Well, it would
dark
be
meat. What's dark meat?
Dark meat is drumsticks and thighs and wings. I think breast is only white meat, isn't it?
Oh, really?
Maybe. But yeah, I think there's 2 full birds in there.
Whoa.
Because it takes 4. Oh no, wait.
Breasts.
Legs, thighs, wings, breast.
That's 8.
Oh, so that's 1 full. There's like 1 full chicken
and then like
plus
one
extra.
Piece.
Yeah. So I basically bought an entire animal.
Yeah.
Except for the head. You can't get the head. Well, they sell chicken heads or gizzards. They sell gizzards at places too, and feet too.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody eats the head. I never heard of that. But people eat the gizzards and the feet.
Put it in the soup, I think.
Head soup, chicken head soup. But I brought that home. It was pretty good. I didn't have any sides though. Just eating straight up chicken. Then my sister was at the house for a minute. At Grandma's house. It was like actually the house that me and my brother and my sister. I think when she was born, she was in that house. We were in that house.
Oh wow.
That was like her first house actually. I'm in her baby child room. That's where I live now. My brother is actually in the room that me and him shared when we were babies too. So it's a weird time to be in that house a little bit, but we were there doing the movie thing on the internet. Back to that, we were doing that live thing for like 3 months. We had this thing where we were meeting people, but now we're back online, I guess, because it's like who knows what to do.
Yeah, I feel like it's harder to get people excited about it again now. Like before, it was the only thing we had.
Yeah.
And so everyone was like pretty excited, always making time.
Yeah.
But it's harder now that we've tasted freedom or tasted in person. But it's still weird. We're actually now watching movies with people who I feel like we're slightly in different usual crowds. I'm not too sure where
weird
the
time.
line is. What's the right thing to do? Who knows?
Yep. And then that was last night. Went to sleep. Woke up again today. And we went to Tacoma.
Jeremy's the baby. They got like all kinds of like gates and stuff in the house now.
Yeah.
I think it's moving around, crawling around. They got to have the baby.
Baby's growing up. Baby has teeth.
Oh, 2 teeth?
Yeah.
And then also I noticed that they had put sort of like soft stuff on all the sharp edges in the living room, like around the fireplace.
You got teeth? Wow. What is that in your mouth? I'm impressed by your teeth.
I wonder about why do we have so many sharp edges in the first place? We should make all the edges soft so no one would get hurt.
You ever been hurt by a sharp edge?
No, I guess not. Well, yes. Maybe I have. I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't a very bad injury.
Where's that cane?
Did you bring it in here?
Yeah, somewhere. I gotta use a cane these days.
Let me find you the cane.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go over there anyway. Are you gonna get the cane?
I'm looking for it. If I can find it.
You see
it?
I
found it.
Oh. Thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna get my water in the car.
I'm gonna use this cane to stand. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I need a cane now. I guess I got too many things in my hand to use a cane though.
Gotta get your vitamins.
Yep, I'm gonna go for the vitamins here. Do. Oh yeah. You can see Freddy go to the car though. Maybe. And I can also hear him. Let's see, we got some just voicemails from Yellow Fellow. There he is, yeah.
Hi, TV man. Oh, wow. That was another long week going around the globe. The ice cream flavored the rest. I like to eat the broccoli, the marinara, and there was the ice cream that I was talking about, where there's the flavor, but it's just for the broccoli, and there's the animated film that is going to see the light of day.
Change the camera.
And there's toothache. The Taliban has taken over in Afghanistan, and I have a toothache and fresh grown potatoes. Amber gave them, and I'm going to bring them to my mom. The Taliban have taken over in Afghanistan. And my teeth hurt a lot.
Yeah. A
Ow!
Oh. Because you ate, the other day you accidentally chewed a rock.
Oh.
Ow!
That's too bad, yellow fellow.
If you want any of these.
Ow!
Thank you.
My tooth really hurts.
Oh.
I like this
And
news reporting style.
I have to go to the dentist.
They one of these. You want to try one of these?
There's
Yep.
a doctor
Ginger
and
roots.
a cartoon character. There's a cartoon character who's running around chickens.
Oh yeah, you want to see all the pills I'm
Bunch
eating
of
today?
chickens with
Right here.
a pile of meat. And
That's a lot of pills.
red LED lighting for breakfast. These has not been
Wow. This style of talking,
they're
very hard to understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like every word is spaced out enough from every other word that I can't follow. I like the style though. It's like, okay, here's the news. This bad thing has happened. The Taliban has taken over, and my tooth hurts. I feel like more reporters should be, interspersing personal news with their regular news. It's like, oh, fire truck. In the local news, there was a big fire at a local store. No one was injured. Also in local news, I stubbed my toe yesterday and it's really bothering me. That's reporting.
Hey, how are you? Hi. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
How are you?
Fine.
Hi. And my future. Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Should call my brother. I think he's gonna be there. I've been trying to.
Oh.
Wonder if he's gonna answer that phone. I know what it's like.
I picked up. All right, when I picked you up from your house there, I just walked in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a little scared. He was a little surprised. He was watching TV, and the door just suddenly opened. I wasn't expecting anyone, I guess.
Yeah.
He said, he's like, oh, anytime it could be my father.
Yeah. Oh, father! Oh my God!
Like, nope, not your father.
Well, I guess this is fun to talk about. I don't know if you're gonna watch this, father, but things were a little bit awkward with me moving into my grandmother's house.
Yeah.
Because, well, I guess I'm gonna talk about this. My father's wife wants something, like a piece of the house. Like I didn't like her. It's not legal for me. That's how it was. So, but then I just moved in without saying anything. I'm doing like a permission, forgiveness thing.
Hello, this is Ty's phone.
Oh, that's me.
Leave a name and number
I know that he
and
can't
she'll
hear
get
this
back
now.
as soon as you
No.
can.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you gotta check the thing because there's mostly I don't know for how long we're gonna leave this phone going because it's probably almost all scam calls and me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we're leaving this phone going in at some kind of grandmother memorial service. It's like, oh, the grandma's phone.
There it is. Call the phone. it rings in the one room and nobody hears it.
It's also like the phone number.
Yeah.
It's been the same number for so long.
Yeah. You got that phone number. It's
Yeah.
like a landline. You guys are paying those bills now, I think.
It's like my own
Like,
voice
yeah.
thing that is grandma's one.
Yeah.
I don't know how much for a second because for one of my jobs, I accidentally put the phone number for the program as my main phone number.
Oh, when?
And like last week or something, and then they called, and then they left a message. Like, this message is for Kendrick Ward. Yeah, I want to schedule for you for your interview, which I actually had the interview on Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
But they must have totally not listened to what the outgoing voicemail or.
It goes, "Hi, you've reached YDHWM. Please leave a message to get on TV."
Yeah.
That's it. I think that's all it says.
Oh, well, whatever it is.
Have a nice day.
They
something pleasant at the end. Something like that.
Completely skipped.
We used to have a long explanation.
You got to go to work today. Yeah, I have to go to work. My teeth hurt. Tomorrow I'm going to go see my friend in Philadelphia.
A dentist?
Actually, here's...
Yeah, I hope your friend's a dentist.
Wow, 9 days until 4,000.
Point we were meeting.
I don't
yeah.
think I opened the meat today.
That should be interesting. Should be nice or something.
Meat is doing a new thing where you have to pay money.
I need to watch any of yesterday's episode. My friend sent me this weird picture of like a rabbit with a bottle in his mouth, a baby bottle. Tired.
Baby rabbit.
I need more coffee.
Yeah, I want some coffee too. Late. Who's here? It's Sunday. I wonder.
Probably nobody unless you're waiting on the, like, sitting in the waiting room this whole time.
Yep. Nobody's there.
Is that all the messages, or we got one more? Let's see. Oh, one more. Then we'll call him back.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. Sound like cowboy from here there.
Tired today.
Yeah, it sounded like cowboy.
How are you out there?
Hey. I'm out on the range.
Today I want to rest. Today I don't want to go to work today. I want to rest. I have to go to work, but I want to rest instead.
That's from 9:17 this morning.
You have to go to work, but you want to rest, huh?
Oh, he needs rest.
That's hard. Yeah, resting is hard and weird.
You gotta rest. That doesn't mean watch TV or play games. I don't know what it means. Does it mean sleeping or like meditating or something?
Yeah, TV doesn't count as rest?
I don't think so.
You just got it like not reading either?
No.
I never rest. It doesn't count sleep. Does sleep count?
Sleep is the only kind of, yeah, that's rest.
Oh.
I wonder what else is rest. I don't know. I feel like
The current subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
maybe he's still at work.
Real
Did you get to rest today? Are you rested?
What about eating?
We're trying to decide what is rest. Is rest watching a movie or TV? Or, maybe you can tell us. You're calling us right now.
Hello.
Hey, yellow fellow.
Oh,
Or,
What do you count
good. How
as
are you?
rest? Did you get to rest yet?
How much longer in the show do you guys have?
15 minutes. 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Video.
Rest.
Hello?
Yes, hello. 15 minutes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. 15 minutes. All right, let me call you back in a second.
Okay.
All right.
No.
Are we still recording the voicemail?
Yep.
That's good. That was yellow fellow on the voicemail.
I think I gotta get water.
From the well. You out of water, huh?
This is all the water I have.
I drank all my water too.
All
That's
of it.
okay.
This is all the water I have in the world right now.
Yeah.
I gotta get some more. I got 3 empty bottles. I think I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm. It's like a plan. I gotta make a plan because I want water here.
Yeah.
And I want water at my home.
Yeah.
I want to leave the studio.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I just found a little bit more water.
Oh, nice.
Like maybe, well, I don't think there's gonna be enough water. Like, I could decide that this is enough water for me for like the rest of the day.
Uh-huh.
It's like probably like only like 1.5 liters of water. But like
then you have to get the water tomorrow.
Yeah, but I want to leave here today. And then get water. And then, but then I either can come back here and drop it off, or I can carry it all the way home and then bring some of it back.
Right.
So I want to put it in my bag and like have it on my back, and maybe I'll use a cane. It's like pretty much the same. I'm gonna get the cane and then what? Oh, here it goes, spinning lights. If it worked. Oh. Hey, yeah, look at that. Wow.
It's back.
Exactly like it did before. That's good.
Wow. It's
So,
back again.
Back
You think we're going to
again.
turn that off or leave it on forever?
So I could either, oh yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow anyway. What are you doing tomorrow? Because last week,
What are you doing tomorrow?
last week it was like Monday.
Goodbye.
Oh, remember last week on Monday, and then we're like, okay, we'll figure this out by
And
next
then what happened? They were like, Heather quit her new job, or quit her
Yeah,
old
but
job.
what am I going to do about like doing at night? Like,
Yeah.
Last week you gave me a ride, but
Oh, yeah.
we kind of decided that that's not sustainable.
We didn't?
Or
We did?
We did not. You're going to give me another ride tomorrow?
I'd do it again, I guess.
All right.
I think.
Okay, that's a good plan. then.
Monday?
Good plan. Good plan.
Yeah, because we got to figure out what we're going to do for episode 4,000. I keep trying to bring it up, and we keep getting sidetracked by
Yeah.
more regular, just daily things, but you need to talk about those. But we got to figure out what we're going to do. It's like not the biggest.
Is that next Sunday?
No. Let's see. So Mondays are the
the calendar,
3,992, and Tuesday, I think it's next Tuesday, not this coming Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that one.
Here's the calendar.
I would guess Tuesday, the 31st, whatever day the 31st is.
I have
We also have Hayakuba coming up, which is weird. I feel unprepared for Hayakuba.
I mean, we're like half quarantine
Yeah.
life, so it's hard to do these events anyway.
Well, what are we going to do? You know, like...
It's on a Tuesday,
Yeah, that's what I think I
August
said that.
31st.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said.
Well, you were right. That's a good day.
Yeah, Tuesday. Oh, yeah. That is a good day. Do something very special.
I mean, we could do something very special or not.
We could do something very special.
Like, we could come here, get some food, sit on the couch for a while. That's what we did.
Sounds special. Should I, or we could blow it up on the internet and get a bunch of random calls from people who haven't talked to the show in forever.
Yeah.
They call in and they say, hey, happy 4,000. And then you could say, hey, don't just call on the special
Yeah.
days, call every day.
Yeah.
And then we could do that. That's kind of the tradition. Or maybe the Hayakuba.
That was on a Sunday.
That's what we'll do on Hayakuba. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I was going to go to Hawaii in September.
Oh, again? You did it to yourself again, basically.
We're
It's like,
not gonna do it. We're not going to. Not going.
but like, it's like all this like back and forth, all
Yeah.
like that's the second cancellation
Had
and
to
move.
cancel it. Yeah.
Did you get a move last time? Hello?
Hello?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What are you doing?
I just clocked out at work.
Wow, that was a long
and
shift.
I'm gonna go talk to my coworkers for a little bit.
Why? Didn't you just talk to them the whole time?
What's that?
Didn't you just talk to them the whole time? Or you don't get to talk that much.
Talk to who?
Your coworkers.
Oh yeah, but it's different. We're all gonna like sit together for a minute, you know?
Why?
You didn't get to talk enough at work.
We're all friends.
There's things you didn't get to say because you're on the clock, huh?
It's true, kinda, yeah.
You're gonna
Am I allowed
say-
to be friends with my coworkers?
You're gonna stay at your job though to talk?
Yeah.
At my job,
There's a big like smoking room. There's a big like leisurely room where we
at
can
my
all
job,
hang
when
out.
I clock out, I basically run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a unique situation. Everyone here is pretty like family-like, you know.
That's what they tell you because they're trying to take advantage of you.
Oh yeah, that's a pessimistic view on things. I'd say.
We're a
I
family.
would say you can't truly know because you don't know how it goes here.
That's
We're
true.
like your family, but we don't pay you very much and get the most of the profit for ourselves, even though it seems like you're making money.
Might be better
Yeah,
than
guy.
family. My family doesn't really pay me.
What's that?
Well, kinda.
Yeah.
Episode 4000. Yeah, episode 4000 is on August 31st.
Oh wait, you said episode 4000 is coming up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tuesday, August 31st.
August 1st,
31st.
31st.
Like-
31st?
Coming up in like not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that is episode 4000.
Wow.
What should we do?
We should all get 4000 tattooed on our chest.
Maybe on the arm. I don't want to get a chest tattoo. Not for something
No.
as measly as 4,000. Maybe episode 5,000.
Yeah. But then we'll
Let's get every number.
Yeah, when do we draw the line? That's setting us
How many Simpsons episodes are there?
probably less than 4,000.
We surpassed The Simpsons a long time ago.
I mean,
You're
there's
like,
like
a better you're like a better show than the Simpsons.
how many? It's been on since I think in 90. So that's 30, about 30. Let's say 32 years. Average 20 episodes a season. So I mean that's at least under 1,000.
They might be at 1,000.
Well, they've been going for 30 years, and I think
Yeah.
20 episodes is like kind of a high count. So I mean, maybe like I think less than 1,000.
Well, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. And I'm gonna go sit down because I'm really tired.
You know about Hayakuba too. You know Hayakuba. You know what that is?
Like, delirious. What?
You know what Hayakuba is?
Yeah, it's like every year you do the thing. What is
Yeah.
it again?
It's coming up on September 19th. So we got 2 events. I'm gonna record a message to the future before you get offline. Okay? Real fast here.
All right.
Hey, future, test the past.
Hi, future.
Can you,
Be a good American.
bicycling in a rage.
Oh yeah, I got in a fight.
What is rest?
I need a cane now. Bye, future.
New light. The light's working again.
I'll
Akbar. Bye,
All
Yotham.
right. Good night, Freddie.
Good-
Good night, Kenrick Ward.
Good night, Yofa.
Good night.
Have a
That's
good
your
time
name,
with your
right?
friends.
Wait, you said last name Ward?
Ward, how did you fight? Stockman?
Am I what?
Yeah, sit on the program. That's my last name. Ward.
That the man from that job called you on an episode, and I heard your full name.
He called me?
Yeah, that's the job.
From the job guy. Yeah. Hello, I'm trying to reach Kendrick Ward. That's this one.
Hello, this message is for Kendrick Ward.
No Devo.
This is John Miller from Department of Enterprise.
Yeah, very unprofessional of me to play music.
This is John Miller.
Good night, gentlemen. Good night,
Good
gentlemen.
night,
Good night.
woman, ma'am, gentlemen. I'm no gentleman. Are we gentlemen? Come on, be a gentleman. That's like some weird archaic
Gentle.
stuff. Like, oh yeah, you're gentle. I'm a gentle man.
I'm a gentleman, not like those other men.
They're rough.
I'm a nice guy.
Those roughnecks. But I went out there in the park and saw the glasses and stuff. Oh, did you see it? Did you have all your fingers? Did the eclipse remove them somehow? Nope. Thank you.
Wow, the camera angle is really slanted.
That's the past. How are you? How many fingers do you have? How's your health? How's life? What kind of things do you have in the future? Amazing things? Future things? No. You have like mechanical butlers? Nope. Do you have like tin hats? Tinfoil hats that do help you instead of just crazy people? Bye!
Bye. That was
You
good.
have tin. I think I said tin and then I didn't know where I was going with it. Tin hats? Like,
Tinfoil hats.
what is?
I have a shelf that I was reminded by the video there.
Do you think that tin foil? I mean, it's like aluminum foil is tin
Yeah.
foil. It's like tin
Yeah.
foil is like what they call aluminum, but it's made out of aluminum. It's not made out of tin.
Yeah.
Tin is a totally different metal, I guess. I think aluminum and tin are both elements.
They're verbally interchangeable, but they're not. No, they are completely different. Yeah.
But like, what is tin anyway? What's the tin can? We call it aluminum now.
Is the tin can also aluminum? Maybe tin was being used for things that it's like maybe more valuable, I guess.
They replaced it with aluminum because a tin can is is just a can, like a soup can, right?
Yes, but is that aluminum or is it tin?
Cans are cans of soup and stuff are aluminum.
I think there used to be tin in the dime and they took it out or something, or like maybe there was something else.
Or if it was poisonous.
I don't know.
Oh, well, I'm trying to think of like the Tin Man.
Yeah.
He got poisoned, but I think it was from the makeup and not from the metal.
Yeah. Yep. You still make those little tin mans, but they now are made of aluminum.
Aluminum Man doesn't have the same.
The aluminum man.
Doesn't have the same ring to it.
No.
I don't know if he's got a. Why do they even call him the Tin Man in the movie?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's some things like. Maybe like I think it's like Greedo or something, you know,
Uh-huh.
where they never say his name in the movie.
What?
Yeah, they're like, hey, it's Greedo or something. I don't know, maybe it's not Greedo, but there's some things where it's like they say it afterwards. Or maybe it's maybe it's all Star Wars stuff I'm thinking about, but like the Ewoks. No, what's the
Jawas.
bears?
The Jawas. The Ewoks are the bears, yeah.
No, they never say Ewoks maybe in the movie.
What? How do we know then? That's
Something like
so
that.
weird.
Yeah.
How do we know?
They made it up afterwards, and then now it's
That is weird.
in there.
I got this shelf. I was reminded by the message to the future from 4 years ago. Yeah, but my house is really slanted. It's like you can stand on one side of the room and you're like lower than the people if they're standing on the other side of the room, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like the house is sinking in weird ways. So I put this shelf up, but then the shelf is really not level. It's like heavily slanted. So I've been putting my shelves in like I've been like putting the shelves in because it's like the kind of adjustable one where you can put the shelf things wherever you put the little hanger guys on the inside. And I'm putting in these shelves and I'm using a level to level those. So they're like, it's really a weird thing to see because the shelf is like slanted this way, but the shelves are like the whole structure of the bookcase shelf thing slanted. But the inside of it, they're flat in the room, and but then they're not flush with the ceiling. It's like turning into like kind of a optical illusion.
Yeah.
Funhouse room. It's weird. The shelves, but I gotta keep the shelves level. I guess for some reason, I'm not sure why not. Maybe the VHS tapes will like flop over if I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
See, you can't. The floor is not level.
No. It's like several inches from one side of the bookcase to the other one. It's like like an inch and a half at least.
Is the house gonna fall apart
Sometimes I think it will.
while you're there? Like
I'm a little worried.
you're like lean on a wall and it's gonna like give
It's more like no. I think the walls are fine. I'm just like afraid the floor is gonna collapse into the basement or something, or into
like
into
the crawl space. Yeah.
And like I looked under the porch, and the porch has these supports, and they're like just floating above the concrete thing, like they need the piece of wood stuck in between them or something, not like pushing down. I think that maybe I wonder why the ground is sinking. Like basically the ground is sinking below my house.
Yeah.
Falling into the pit.
I don't know how do you deal with that kind of thing, or you don't.
Don't have to deal with it. I just hope it lasts however long we live there.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching that movie about like last night where like the electricity was killing people.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes you think
1988.
that like the ceiling is just gonna fall on you or something.
Yeah.
Like, take a lot of safety precautions. This building is from like over 100 years ago now.
Yeah.
So
it's probably fine.
I think most of the ceiling and stuff is newer than that. Like maybe the walls only or something, but like I don't know what's original.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I'm gonna catch that. The show's almost over here. I think I'm gonna have to catch a bus at 7 o'clock.
Oh, what?
And then.
If I drove you somewhere, would it get faster? What time's the bus?
If you were to drive me, it would be basically the whole way.
Oh,
because otherwise there'd be no reason. So there's no reason for that. I'm gonna just ride the bus. I'm gonna be late to nothing.
Late to nothing.
Or late to something that doesn't require time. Thanks for watching. We made it. It's Sunday.
Yep.
We're on TCTV channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. YDHWM on YouTube. Yeah. 360-364. Call me message. Get on TV. YDHWM.com. Yeah. 360-364. Call me message on TV. Yep. Oh, it's a good time. Thank you. TCTV, the better doing families of Urban Sports, video, Mount more than rough, off by Thurston County, watch the video, say thank you, and viewers, see you watching, thank you. Hey, John. Where are ya?
Hi, John. Call me.
Hell yeah, dog.
Hell yeah.
No.
Bye-bye.